At this point, I'm just convinced that I'm the best Jhin player that there is. And, like, I wouldn't say this for no reason, right? Because it sounds stupid if I just say this, but, like, this champion right here, you guys are gonna have to see today's game. Let me just say that. And there's a lot of things that I have to talk about. Because, like, if we actually look at my history, when I played Jhin, like, it's either having SVP or just straight up winning. By the way, funny thing, I have jungle as my last role, so, and I get jungle quite often, like here jungle as well. Like, I don't know why the game gives me jungle while it's my 5th role, but like, I'm winning. I don't think I played Jhin here, but like, I'm winning every Jhin game. I'm winning every Jhin game, and if I lose, it's because my team was trash. It's crazy. And you know what's even crazier? My Jhin build finally changed. Like, I always used to build Jhin like this. Remember, guys? You obviously remember this build, right? Like, this was the best Jhin build. And wait, I need to actually get really close up for this one. Listen to me. Okay? Put down everything you have right now and listen to me. If I ever see you build Yumo's Ghostblade again on Jhin, something is going to be swinging. All right? I am sick and tired of telling everyone to stop building this stupid item on Jhin. Understood? Thank you. Okay. Let's continue the video. Oh, I screwed up my camera. Oops. Let's continue the video peacefully now. So, I think I made my point clear. The way that you build Jhin now is obviously this new item came out. You don't need to go for a static shift anymore. You start off the same, right? You go with a Storm Razor, then you go for the Boots of Speed, then you go for the Infinity Edge, you finish off the Proto Belt, you go for the Rapid Fire Cannon, or you go for the Lord Dominic's Regard. This item, it brings the late game power spike of Jhin from late game to mid game. Because when you finish the 4 items, you're already basically just as strong as the old 5 item Jhin. Basically the same strength. Like, it's unbelievable. You know what's also unbelievable? This item right here. This passive doesn't even work on Jhin right now. It's a bug. I actually tested it in practice mode. I actually tested it before this update. Maybe they fixed it, but basically, you know, your next attack will give you 80% bonus attack speed. What does that mean for Jhin? Bonus attack damage. He converts every percent of attack speed to 0.4 attack damage. So this would mean 32 bonus attack damage, which is like almost the same as an entire item. Look, this item gives you 40 attack damage. So your first shot is gonna hurt like crazy if this item is fixed. Also, the more attack speed you have, the more movement speed you get when you crit. So not only will this give you, like when the item is fixed, not only will this give you a lot of bonus damage, it will also give you a massive burst of movement speed. Because you have 100% crit, you will hit it every time. So again, like even though this item is bugged right now, it is still worth it on Jhin. Just because it gives you the crit and the armor penetration. So when they fix this item, Jhin is actually gonna be S tier. I'm like 90% sure Jhin is gonna be an S tier champion. And then as your very last item, you can afford to go for a Guardian Angel now, which is Jin's core item. Guardian Angel in the late game. You will have immense damage and a Guardian Angel. You know, armor and of course the Guardian Angel. This is phenomenal. This build is phenomenal. It's broken. It's crazy. They only have to fix this item and then it's gonna be even crazier. For the boots, of course, you could go for Bladed Steel Caps or Mercury Struts if you need them. And then here I really recommend the Proto Belt. Like the Proto Belt is just so amazing. Of course, if you need QSS, you go QSS. But again, I do recommend you to go Mercury Struts and Hunter Titan over the QSS. Unless you're like super 100% necessarily needed. Like then sure, go for QSS. But otherwise, Proto Belt. For the runes, you go for Fleet Footwork. It's always on Jhin, Fleet Footwork. Never go for Electrocute. Never go for Conqueror. Just listen to me when I'm telling you to go for Fleet Footwork. Please, like, just listen to me and I'll tell you how to play Jhin. I'm so sick and tired of these bad Jhin players in my game. Literally 90% of the Jhin players I either get in my team or in the enemy are absolute garbage. 10% are good. 10%. That is a horrible percentage. And I got so tilted because I already know what's gonna happen. Now, second item is situational. I love Hunter Vampirism because my build does not have any Vampirism. So the Hunter Vampirism, and you know what the absolute beauty is of this item? You may think like it's only gonna give you like 7 Vampirism, right? Sure, but think about it. When you're taking a minion wave, Jin's first ability, when you last hit all the minions, let's say the minions have like 50 health. And let's say the first ability does like 300 damage. The first bounce is going to do 300 damage. The second bounce is going to do 500 damage. The third bounce 750. And the last bounce 1000 damage. And that's correct. You're going to be healing 7% based on the damage you deal, not based on the minion's HP. Which means you're going to be healing up to full HP very easily by just pushing a minion wave with only 7% vampirism. And that is the beauty of this rune on Jhin, guys. That is the absolute beauty of this rune, because you execute targets so hard that you will heal a lot, even though you only have 7% vampirism. Now your third rune is situational. Hunter Titan is pretty much always great, just to give you that little bit of tenacity and to give you the maximum health. It's just a great rune to have overall as Jhin. I mean, otherwise, nullifying orb. But like, I love Hunter Vampirism. It's just so powerful late game. And then your fourth rune, you actually don't go from Sweet Tooth anymore. Nimbus Cloak. Movement speed, movement speed, movement speed. Movement speed is the game for Jhin. So like after you exhaust an enemy, let's say in Akali, you exhaust her, you get bonus movement speed. You basic attacker, you get even more movement speed. Fleet Footwork, even more movement speed. You can run away from her. You see what I mean? If you flash away, you get movement speed. You can run away. This gives you the mobility you need as a Jhin. It's really, really good. And then for your spells, you go for Flash and Exhaust. You can go for Barrier, but Exhaust is like gonna be so much better. It allows you to 1v1 assassins, which Jhin normally cannot do if you only have a Barrier. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. And boom. As you can see, I am Challenger right here. And I actually got a random Challenger support as well. He actually asked me what to pick. I told him Nautilus or Alistar. Wait, let me just get the screen correct. And I'm playing the super villain Jhin skin. And this game. Oh, this game. Oh, you guys. This game. Oh my. What? How do I even start? So you know what's funny? A lot of my Jhin games go like this. And I actually lose quite a lot. No, I used to lose a lot of Jhin games like this. Like what you're about to see. Because of one reason. Which is Lord Dominic's Regard was not out there. You may be thinking, what does Lord Dominic's Regard have to do with this? The whole thing is about Guardian Angel. Now, in the late game, as a Jhin, you'll have a Guardian Angel, which is so much better than a Static Shift. Guardian Angel and 100% crit, both of them. You could not have both of them back in the days. You either have to choose for a Guardian Angel, but then you're gonna have 75% crit, or you choose a Static Shift, which gives you big damage, but you won't have the Guardian Angel. So if you get caught, you're dead, right? But now you have both. You have the crit and you have the Guardian Angel. That is the beauty. So this makes Jhin so much stronger in the late game. Now, when I say late game, then this game means late game. This is gonna be the pinnacle of a late game that you're about to see. Whether we win or lose, just this game you have to watch. And the beauty of Jhin is as well, he's an early game lane bully on top of being... So, I was gonna say being strong in the late game, but the thing with Jhin is he doesn't do sustain damage. It's all about burst and like hard... I want to call it hardcore damage. That may sound stupid, but like Jhin does hardcore damage, He executes enemies like crazy. His ultimate does boom, 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 big damage. So he's not necessarily burst. He's like, he has 4 shots, and after those shots he has to reload, right? So he sucks with sustain, but he's also not burst. He's a bit of an in-between, if you know what I mean. He's like in-between. So like, that's why I'm saying hardcore damage, So, let's talk about how to play Jhin properly. Oh, yeah, I'm not even gonna flesh out of this. Let's talk about how to play Jhin properly. When you basic attack with Jhin, you should pretty much always try to use an ability in between a basic attack. Never just use your abilities randomly in the middle of a fight. You can use your second ability to root, of course. But I'm talking when you're like head on head. Like you're really fighting the enemy, you're close to them. Even with your root, basic attack second ability. It's better than just using your second ability. Basic attack second ability. Basic attack first ability. Basic attack third ability. That one as well. Because during the downtime of your basic attacks, you have enough time like this. Boom, boom. You see? During the downtime between your basic attacks, you have enough time to use an ability. So don't waste that time. Use an ability. He hits him. Root. I could flash to him, but it's not gonna kill him. Like, I was looking towards flashing, but it's obviously not gonna kill him. And you don't, like, Jhin is not like before anymore. You don't have to win lane. You don't have to force. Let me just say it like that. We are probably gonna force here because Nautilus has ultimate. Ooh, but Rammus is here. It sucks. Yeah, that's a good ultimate. They can't kill us. I could ult him. Like, I could ult here just to do massive damage to them. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And kill. Ah, close. Close. Not quite enough damage for the game. I can bully him here. I'm not flashing on him because I don't have first ability. So let's talk about how I can potentially kill Ezreal, okay? I can kill him with my 4th shot. So 1, 2, 3, and he's dead. First ability, 4. Cool. You see that? Simple. You see how simple it is execute enemies? So your 4th shot is not the only executing tool you have. Your first ability is 1 as well. First ability, basic attack. That is basically the ideal execution that you can have. So like I can flash to him, first ability, and execute. You see? This is ideal. Like this confirms the execution. So if you look very closely, like if you didn't look closely, it may have looked like just a basic attack. But it's actually better to execute an enemy by doing first ability and then basic. Keep in mind, however, you can only do this if you have enough time. Because if the enemy has a fast reaction time, they can flash away. So while you're using your first ability, they can flash away. So your first ability is gonna hit, sure, but your executing shot is not gonna be able to hit. This skin is amazing, by the way. So it's really good timing of them to bring out Lord Dominic's regard with the skin. He could actually ult him and I can follow up with a root and we can probably kill him. He hit him. Wait, no, he didn't. Ezreal used his third ability out of it. That's kind of a stupid mechanic, but he can. I have my item, so we can fight. Like, Stormrazor is the first major power spike of Jhin. You actually become very, very powerful when you get a Stormrazor. What I'm doing here is I'm waiting for my Nautilus to hook someone. If he hooks someone, I root and we destroy that person. He didn't do it, so I just did it myself, as you can see. Boom. And I have an executing shot. Let's just use it on the brand, as you can see. He's gonna die anyways. Like, it's not only execution, it just does good damage. Like, you don't have to execute it, of course. Like, don't be waiting around all the time, you know? Actually use your attacks on the enemies. Whenever you can, just use it. I'm just waiting for Nautilus to hit someone here. Like, while I'm taking the dragon, I was waiting. Of course, I'm rooting the Thrasher. Because it's a free kill, as you can see. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And... oh, he flashed out of it. I'm probably just gonna push my turret here. This game is looking pretty good now. You know, we're doing nice, and it's good. So, let me tell you the weakness of Jhin. We can't be talking well about Jhin all the time, of course. There's weaknesses. Here you could see, by the way, what I was talking about. You know, you'll do massive amounts of damage to the minions. So, when you get Vampirism, even though it's a little bit, you're gonna be healing up from it a lot. Because your first ability does massive damage to minion waves. Weaknesses of Jhin. Thanks. That's it. Thanks. Are you up against a Malphite? Weakness. Are you up against a Nasus? Weakness. Garen? Garen is a weakness, but Jhin can deal with the Garen because you can win a 1v1 against the Garen because you're faster than him. But it's still a weakness because he tanks your stuff up. He ults him, so I should have followed up with a root. What am I doing? He actually flashed away, so it's fine with his third ability. So yeah, tanks. The enemy doesn't have a lot of tanks, it's fine. Now, Rammus is a bit of an interesting one. Because while you could argue Rammus counters Jhin, he doesn't 100% counter. Why? Because when Rammus goes on your teammates, he's very slow. When he uses his second ability, he's slow. Which means I can root him for free. I can root him for free, right? I can throw my third ability on him for free. I can hit him with my ultimate for free. So he's a bit of an exception. Because, like, you know, Nasus, he destroys Jhin. You know, Malphite, he can ult and all that kind of stuff. But Rammus, when all your team has to do is just tank up the Rammus stuff, and you can deal with it. Because you can actually deal with it. You can do decent damage to him. Even though you don't do that much damage to tanks, when you get the Lord Dominic's regard, you're still going to do a decent amount of damage to him. But, like, that's the one way to counter Jhin. With armor. Like, if you get a ton of armor, you're gonna be countering out Jhin really hard. But of course, you know, you're gonna have teammates doing magic damage as well. Brand actually ulted me here. Here I have a choice. I can go back or I can help my team with my ult. But I'm probably just gonna go back. Like, yeah, again, I was prepared to help with my ult in case Yasuo ulted them. But he didn't ult them, so I just went back. Getting myself some items so I can help. I did get Mercury Threads this game, by the way. Mercury Threads and Hunter Titan, because look at their comp. They have a brand stun. They have a thresh hook, which stuns. They have Rammus, who has a taunt and his stupid ultimate. They have something else, right? They have, what else do they have? Cannon. Yeah, cannon, exactly. So they have a lot of stuns. So that's why I'm getting the thingy. The Mercury Sweat this game. Like 90% of the games I go for Boots of Speed. Boots of Speed are so broken on Jhin. Because of the speed, of course. But yeah, I cannot really go for it this game. I have to be careful. If I get hit by Thresh Hook, I'm dead. You can avoid Thresh Hook. Ooh, I can just root him. He flashed away. If he didn't flash away, he would have died. But what I was trying to say is, against champions like Thresh, you can avoid the hook in another way. By basic attacking something to give you movement speed. So you become super fast and Thresh cannot hit a hook anymore. Same against Blitzcrank. Olaf cannot chase you because you can basic attack him and get the movement speed. But Olaf only works in the late game. Like, he's really fast, but in the late game, you are even faster with your basic attacks. Like, every basic attack, you get movement speed. That's the beauty of Jhin. Especially if they actually fix the Lord Dominic's regard. Then you're gonna be uncatchable after your initial hit. I really, really hope they're gonna fix it. My team is fighting without me for some reason. I want to push another wave, just to push this wave under that turret to make them lose farm. And then I want to go back. Boom. Yeah, let's go back. It's a good moment to go back. Oh my god. Oh. He caught me with his ultimate 0.1 seconds before I went back. Wow. No way. I mean, it's fine. I saved the mid lane turret because enemies put down a herald, so it's fine. But anyway, guys, make sure you give this video a like if you're enjoying it, because if you haven't enjoyed it yet, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy this late game. There is no not enjoying late game. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I am so beyond excited to watch what happens in the late game, because I actually kind of forgotten what happened. Like, it's just about to get an absolute cluster child-friendly. Like, it's unbelievable. And the thing with Jhin in the late game is, you're not providing sustained damage, but you're providing utility, and as I said, the hardcore damage. I like to call it hardcore damage. Utility and hardcore damage, because of your, your third ability is utility. It gives you vision, and it gives you slows and damage. And your second ability is a root, right? So you provide utility as well. Look, you see how I get crazy movement speed like that? It's really, really good. I'm probably just gonna ult here. The reason that I'm ulting is because I'm too far away to do anything. So as you can see, Rammus, look, I hit him for free. You see that? Because he's so slow. Boom, first ability. Probably just gonna secure this. And boom, there we go. Now we can kill him. Boom. He's a little bit too far, so I'm just gonna secure this. First ability, boom. You see? Secure dragons, secure blue buffs, secure red buffs with this combo, which is first ability, last hit. Don't forget to use that first ability before you use your fourth shot, because it's so powerful. It makes your smiting even more powerful than it already is. Like, it's even more powerful than it already is. It's crazy. I'm just taking some additional farm here, because I have a blue buff anyways, so I can just spam my abilities. And don't forget to put down your third ability, by the way. It's essentially a ward. You can just put down your third ability everywhere and get yourself free vision everywhere. I really want to go back because I have rapid fire cannon, but I realized if I go back, my team is going to fight. Like, you can clearly see they want to fight, so I know these guys are probably just going to fight, but yeah, you see, this is exactly what I mean. Nice ultimate right there, and we hit the Rammus for free, as you can see, doing a decent amount of damage. Boom. I can get a whole ass item at home. I really want to go back. Like, come on. They're gonna stop me. Ah. I want to go back. I have 4,000 gold. 4,000. Of course, before going back, put down a third ability. Because you have nothing to lose. You know, you're going back anyways. Like, just put it down. It provides value. I did root him, so maybe they'll catch him. But just, like, these are small things that you just need to do on Jhin. Just do it. Like, before you go back, boom, just throw it down. Yeah, I could have actually gone for Lord Dominic's regard first here, because they have a Thresh and a Rammus. Perhaps it would have been good this game, but the reason that I didn't do it is because I want to reach the Ezreal and the cannon. You know, cannon is low range, so I can reach him very easily with the rapid fire cannon. Rapid Fire Cannon is really good on Jhin because it makes your Storm Razor charge up faster as well. So really, really good synergy with Jhin. Just a good synergy with the item in general, actually. Let's see. He hits him. Root. Basic attack. Boom. Because of the Storm Razor. Simple. You see, like, this is why I think Rammus doesn't really counter Jhin. Look, and this is why you go for Rapid Fire Cannon. To just do like 20-30% HP. Oh, that first ability is gonna hurt him like crazy. You see how all of that damage was... Oh, that's gonna kill me. All of that damage was me poking the Ezreal. They actually did a beautiful combo to kill me, by the way. Ezreal ulted me while Cannon stunned me. So that killed me. That was just beautifully played by the enemy. What can I say? It was really, really nice. They did a good job. Ah, he's just inting. No. That's probably Baron. That's Baron, 100%. Oh no, don't. Yasuo, don't. Just, I pulled it out of my ear. Just leave. Wait, where is the thing? Wait, what? Oh, it's still in my ear. Oh my god. Look. Hey, it's funny. Fleet Footwork and the Storm Razor charge up at the same time now that I have a Rapid Fire Cannon. Yeah, this is a little bit annoying. They got Baron. It's really not nice. They have so many control wards, these guys. Like, it seems like all of them have control wards. It's so annoying. I'm telling Amumu to take this blue buff because we can both take it. For some reason, he doesn't understand. This is Challenger Elo, but he doesn't understand that he's supposed to take the blue buff. I mean, fine with me, I guess. If you don't want it, I'll just take it. I'm trying to help you, you know? I got a little bit mad at these teammates, by the way. You'll see later on in the game. And you'll see why. Like, you'll see why. Because Jhin needs his team. That's the one thing about Jhin. Like, you need meat shields. You don't, like, you need your team around you. You're not a Jinx. You're not a Vayne. You know, you're not Tristana who can just 1v9. You need your team. I told them no fight. Look at that Ezreal damage, actually. Look at that Ezreal damage. What? Huh? Of course my team is fighting in mid lane. We're losing everything here. Like, look. 2 of them died. 3 lanes are being pushed. I'm losing to Ezreal. 3 of them died. We are gonna lose a lot here. If not all our turrets. Like, the enemies are pushing like crazy. Look at this. They're pushing top, they're pushing mid, they're pushing bot. I cannot defend everything. Hell, can I even defend one thing? That's the question. Look at this. And Ezreal is actually a whole level ahead of me. It's crazy. Look at his damage. Why is he doing so much damage? Oh, I had to do that. Is he gonna die now? He has to die. I kill him. Boom. Nice. I'm desperately trying to defend this, as you can see. They are literally taking every single turn. Yeah, as I said. Boom. He should be dead. First ability and he's dead. But they're gonna end the game. What's a nice Amumu ult. But yet again, look, I'm killing off all of them. I killed 3 of them. Look at that damage from a distance. The first ability does so much damage as well when you execute an enemy with it. It bounces to enemies and it does crazy damage to all of them. Like, never forget to use your abilities as a Jhin, because they do a lot of damage. Especially when you play Lethality Jhin, but you're never gonna play Lethality Jhin, because I told you so. Never play Lethality Jhin. Never. This is the way to play Jhin. Please. Yuma's Ghostblade makes no sense. Let me actually tell you why people built Yuma's Ghostblade. So, like, you know, I'll tell you why. First of all, Yuma's Ghostblade gives you movement speed to catch up to an enemy, right? You can hit that enemy, it gives you movement speed. Secondly, it gives you a little bit of ability haste, so your abilities are up more often. Third of all, lethality, which is, I guess strong in the early game, but it doesn't even do more damage in the early game because you don't have crit. The one thing that it does do, however, is more damage on your abilities. That is the only thing Yuma's Ghostblade does. A little bit more damage on your abilities. You're essentially wasting 25% crit chance throughout the entire game for a little bit bonus damage on your abilities. Another thing that it's supposed to do, but it doesn't do, It does more damage with your executing shot because it's a guaranteed crit, but it doesn't because Storm Razor gives you even more damage. So it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. And now I got my Guardian Angel. So this Jhin we have never seen before. My team is actually doing good here. But this Jhin we've never seen before, which is 100% crit. All of them are dying, of course. All of them are dying, of course, because they're fighting without me. We have no turrets. Baron is up. They can end the game. And everything is just so unbelievably stupid here. Nautilus says I AFK. They're having a fun game. Boom. I just flashed away because I thought he was going to flash on me and I would just die straight up. But just look at my damages. I really want you guys, even though we pretty much lost the game, I want you guys to look at my damage. I mean, yeah, GG. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all I guess I would see you all. We keep going. Oh, I gotta take a sip of my water because we're still going, huh? Oh, we're still going. I mean, we lost every turret. I love how Nautilus is even saying, Amumu, just follow the ADC, please. Don't follow these idiots. Just follow the ADC. You know, he's the one that does what he's doing. You see that healing, by the way? 101 healing from just one minion. Because of the reason that I told you earlier. Look, look, look. Boom, 120 healing and I'm full HP. This exactly shows why you only need 7% Phantasm. And this also debunks the other annoying item, which is Bloodthirster. Why are people building Bloodthirster on Jhin? I killed Cannon, rooted him, basic attack, basic attack, basic attack, and secured the Baron, baby. I didn't go on Ezreal, I just secured the Baron. That was the right play. Make sure to secure the Baron. But yeah, you don't, like, Bloodthirster is only really good if the enemy has like a Ziggs and an Orianna. That's the only way you could think like, okay, I can go for Bloodthirster. You know, if they have a lot of poking, sustained damage poking, that type of damage, then you can go for the Bloodthirster, perhaps. Like, we should go to the Elven Dragon. It's 3 versus 3 and we should be stronger. Because we killed their cannon and their front line. So like I should demolish them here. Because there's no Rammus anymore. Especially if Yasuo hits an ultimate, we pretty much win the fight. Like if he just hits a good ultimate on anyone, I will follow with my root and we will destroy that person. Someone needs to just go back full time in our base basically. Because every wave is pushing. We lost every inhibitor. He's Guardian Angel, so we're forced to fight. Boom. And he just dies. Boom. I'm just ulting here. Boom. 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 I didn't hit him. That sucks. This is a good... Look at the damage. Oh, look at the damage. And... Oh! I did hit him. Boom. He's dead as well. He's dead as well. I secured the dragon and... Boom! Everyone died. Please don't let the minions finish. The minions. Look at our base. Look at our base. Look at our base. Look at our base. No. No. No, we can end the game. I carried the team. Wait, can we? Yeah, we can end the game. I could just carry it. I could just end it. Oh, our Baron ran out. Our Baron ran out. Tank it, Amumu. He didn't tank it, so I had to take it. Baron ran out. No. Oh, I am tanking because Amumu didn't tank it. And because I tanked it. We won the game. Can you believe that crazy plot twist? We won the game. We won the game. Better than 97.8% of Jhin players. That's I had a 6 win streak as well. I did quite a lot of damage, as you can see. But that's the thing. Jhin is not going to do the 50, 60, 70,000 damage. You know, you're going to be doing a little bit lower damage, but you're going to be just as valuable. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. And let me just get this exactly to 30 minutes. I will see you all in the next Wild video.